Greetings there and welcome people of YouTube, this is Essence of Water, and this video is going to take a little bit more explaining than others, so please bear with me. I'll try to get through my points as quick as possible, but yes, some of you may know that there are Christians who will attend every LGBT plus pride event and try to put in the good word that not all Christians are hateful bigots like you see in the news media or in the media as general and all this. And you know what, I don't have such an issue with this. However, being subscribed to my university's Christian Union, I get to see the posts on my feed, and I also get to grasp a little bit of insight into their reasons and their motives. And as you can see on the screen, I've got a screenshot from a post that was put out earlier this day, and on the surface it seems like a lovely post. But when you start scratching the surface and analysing what is said, it turns out to be not so. You see, they're going there to preach about Jesus. It may not be in an aggressive sense or a fundamentalist sense, but nonetheless they are going there to preach the gospel of Jesus as they see it. And what's more is they're asking for people to pray for them, to hope that they are more effective in this preaching. But why is this an issue, you know? Surely it's what Christians are going to do, it's just their innate programming, it's what they're predetermined to go out and do with the world. Well, it's really an issue because to me it shows false intention. It's like, I'll give you a scenario. It's like a lawyer turning up to a funeral under the guise that he is there to pay his respects and then targeting the grieving family, trying to get them to sue whatever party was around or involved with the death of their family member. You know, they're not actually going there for the noble purpose, if you will. They are going there for personal gain. And what's even worse than this is that that gain is founded in the damage caused by people such as themselves. So, you know, that is rather disgraceful, rather offensive in that sense, and just generally rather vile. What's more is, I know for a fact that there are members of the Christian Union at Surrey who will absolutely refuse to even acknowledge the existence of specific members of our LGBT plus society. So what that overall shows me is this disingenuous motive for going there. They're not really bothered about the atrocities that their church has caused repeatedly and systematically to the LGBT community, causing higher rates of depression, higher HIV rates, and higher homeless rates. They don't really care about that. They're going there to talk about Jesus, and you know, that does just put a vile taste in my mouth. It's not the first time that the Christian Union at Surrey has done this sort of thing. I mean, at the beginning of the year they were doing 3 talks, and one of them I wanted to attend was what have atheists got right and what have they got wrong. And I couldn't attend that one because I had a sociology lunch with the sociology department. However, there was another one which was about LGBT matters. But shortly before the talk went on, suddenly they changed it to sexual morality. And you know, it was that sort of shiftiness that really first caught my eye about them. And anyway, you know, there's also a link to this video and it talks about how this is not political, this is not opinion, and that just makes me laugh. The description of the actual video that was linked to say this is what we did last year did just make me laugh because yes, it is opinion, and yes, it may not be political, but it is certainly playing the religious version of chess. It's trying to use an event that is there to celebrate diversity with, you know, sexuality and gender, a group which has typically been discriminated against, first institutionally, and now, whilst not so much institutionally, it's now more on an individual basis by certain individuals. It's trying to get over that. You are fundamentally going there and preaching one of the forces that has been the main oppressor of said group. And, you know, that really, it just gets to me, and trust me, these people at this parade know about the message of the Bible. believe me, they've had it hurled at them a few times. And if they truly wanted to know more, they could go to any of the free churches, or more churches I should say, that any small town has, because there are so many. You don't have to drag your preaching into everything. It would be nice if you could actually genuinely go and apologise for the atrocities your group has caused without the need to try and gain personally. That would be nice. That would be genuine. That would be right. But no, you just can't do it. You refuse to do it. You have to go and preach. These people will certainly know the facts that Jesus stated such things as, "Do not think I have come to bring peace on the earth. I have not come to bring peace, but a sword. For I have come to turn man against his father, a daughter against her mother, a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. A man's enemies shall be the members of his own household." Believe me, we LGBT pretty much know that. So yeah, it really does just get to me. I just wanted to discuss that and point that out. It is very disingenuous when you are going out pretending that you're going to do something to show the good side and give apology, when really, yeah, you are going just to preach. And that's just a sham, and it's worse than the lawyer scenario I gave earlier. It is worse because you are the group that caused the issue in the first place. Yes, you should be trying to get on the right side of history because you have been on the wrong side for so long, but not drag, your preaching to places it should not be. And I know I'm going to get, "Let he who is without sin cast the first stone," from the story of Jesus and the adulterer, even though that passage was never in the original manuscripts. It was added in later centuries. So yeah, the one passage I actually agree with in the Bible very clearly, it's very clear cut to me, is a passage that never truly existed in it. So yes, that's the end of the discussion I wanted to go of. It's been a bit of a rant, it's been a bit of a unloading onto you guys, and of course I have now my call-outs to do for those who have supported me on Patreon. So thank you Mark, thank you Savinian, thank you Mr. Broadhurst, Cassandra, Mr. Nasser, Microbloganism, Mr. Moore, and Mr. Sven. I hope I pronounced all your names right, by the way. Some of them are a little bit more confusing than others. So yes, this is the end of this episode of the T-Bite. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please don't forget to click like, comment, subscribe, and share on Facebook and Twitter. This is Essence of Thought, hoping you're all doing well. Take care and out.